Remember, winners lose too. Success isn't about never facing setbacks, it's about embracing each challenge as a step towards your goals. Every loss is a lesson, shaping us into the resilient and unstoppable force we are meant to be. Keep pushing, your story isn't just about winning, it's about rising every time you fall.
I absolutely agree with that. It's real. Winners lose too. I am your host, Kazerny Bussy.
And I am your co-host, Empress Layla.
Back at it again with another, episode of Popular Expressions. Winners lose too. You agree with that?
I want to say winners lose first.
Winners lose first.
Because you have to be able to lose to be a winner. Until you conquer your no's, and no one's ever a winner when you first start. Like, we all have dreams and places you want to go, but there's always a stop sign. Right? No one's going to see your vision. No one's going to see what you see, what you feel. And you always got to keep going. So, I would say all winners had to be a loser first. Because there's no other way around it.
My thing is, I think
From my experience, I don't know your experience, but from my experience, I mean, there's many things I've wanted to do, and I've got many no's, but I got to keep going and trying to get to where I know I need to be. So I'm gonna lose more than I win, most definitely, in every aspect of life, not only in certain dimensions of life. I would say in every aspect of life, you're gonna lose before you win. If it's something you really want, it's just not gonna come to you. Like I said again, it's my opinion. You may have a different experience, you may have a different opinion, and that's great. But my opinion is, you have to lose before you win.
I'm not going to absolutely say that, everybody lose before they win. Because there's been, many situations out there where, like, people was on winning streaks, like, and they was winning. And they didn't lose. My only danger, the only danger in that is
at that moment.
Yeah, how do they like, how do they take the loss when it finally, comes, when it finally presents or reveals itself to them? Do they take it and run with it, or and knock them down and keep them down, Because I feel like, the loss could be the greatest motivator, the biggest push to... It's a lot of lessons learned in the loss, in my opinion. I think that,
Absolutely.
the greatest lessons are learned, in that loss, because it's like, you evaluate.
That's why I said every loser is a winner.
Every loser is a winner.
That's what I said.
Well, look, I'm not going to, call myself a loser. I mean, I lost, but I ain't no loser.
That's what I'm saying.
We lose, but we don't got to be losers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's get the.
The verbiage important on that one.
Okay.
We definitely not losers. We win.
A loss is a loss.
Right.
A loss can be a gain. Right?
I agree.
It's all in how we look at it. Can we say that?
Yes.
We won't say loser. But like once again, everybody's opinion is different. But it's about changing the narrative of what they say it is. So I'm saying, no matter what anyone tells you, just keep going. No one knows your vision. No one sees what you can see. They may think you're a failure, or you're not a winner, or you're a loser, as the word you said do not say. But listen, it's okay. You just gotta believe in yourself and listen to that inner voice in you, because that inner voice is definitely a guide.
I got you.
Loud or small. I would say the small voice is even louder than the loud one.
Take
my opinion again.
To hear it. Yeah, take my focus to hear it.
I'm just saying my opinion again. Everyone has a different way of receiving and communicating. So I'm saying, for me, the quiet voice is more efficient to me than the louder one. That's just for me.
My fear is, I have beautiful children, daughters, and they grow up with the wind, daddy naturally beautiful, pretty, beautiful, smart, intelligent. That's what they receive, in the inner circle, in a safe space.
That's great. It's great that they have that to receive it. So
when they get it, that going out in that real world though is scary.
Yeah, but they have that foundation. Foundation. You can't bring foundation. They say, like in music, you're a musical person. Maybe not. Maybe I need to go to you musically so we can have, I won't say a deeper connection, but you may understand me. They say bass is everything. Right? Bass is the foundation of music. So, as you being their, part of their creation, and you speaking to them, you're the base of their. They gotta learn, like as every individual has to, but at least they have that base in them. And the base is the foundation. Yes, base is the foundation. You can't change the base. You can go around the base, but the base is a foundation. From what I'm not a musician as much as you are, but when someone tell me the base is the foundation, that's telling me everyone has to go around what you do. When they tell me the base is the foundation, so as we have multiple musicians part of the group, right? We can have a saxophone, we can have a guitar, we can have a drummer, we can have a singer, but the bass is actually who is king. That's from my understanding. Don't listen to me, right? But that's what I was taught. Yeah, you may disagree. You're
no. I mean, they gonna listen. This is what they here to do. I'm saying.
Do you agree that the base is the foundation or no?
Of course. I mean, I feel like that's what it is. The base is the bottom of the any.
It's like we saying the roots of the tree.
It's the bottom. In the center, they always say when you deal with bass frequencies, you want to keep it in the middle because you could pan things left and right. They say the bass is the best, in the centerpiece.
Okay, I don't want to go too far so we don't lose where we are.
I understand what you're saying. But, you're just basically saying, that winners that foundation, put that.
No, you brought your you brought your kids into
that,
you brought your kids into
instill
it.
that winning.
No, you brought your kids into it, right? And what I'm saying is, they have a great root, they have a great foundation, and even we may be afraid of where our extensions may go, right? But once we know we give them that foundation and that root, we know they're gonna be okay, because they gotta learn by themselves, right?
I agree.
But you gave them all you need to give them, and you pray and you hope what you gave them will flourish, because you gave them the best part is the foundation. Anybody that's building the house, if the muck is too much, they'll tell you, the construction will tell you, like, the muck is too much, we can't do nothing with this, we're gonna have to let the muck dry up before we lay our foundation. So foundation is everything. So that goes to your question, and we saying bass is everything musically, and we're saying
winners lose too.
Winners, we gotta lose to win.
Or to appreciate the win.
No, not appreciate the win. Sometimes when you inspired to win, it may not be the moment, but doesn't mean you're not a winner, and not every winner get a trophy.
A physical trophy, no, I agree, but
Mental,
you reap what you sow. It comes back to you in a good way.
but
The universe will give it to you.
the universe may give it to me just because I didn't get the accolades behind it. I may not feel I didn't conquer and win. I don't need to look for accolades. I have to go about what I feel within.
That makes sense to me.
Absolutely.
And go within.
That's the foundation.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes we can't wait for other people to say what we're doing is great, because the foundation was already laid from the Most High Creator. Has nothing to do with us.
Right.
Right?
That's a fact.
So we can't go by, someone not acknowledging what we did. That's why we got to go deep within and know we're not here on our own. What we feel within us, no one will ever understand. And listen within.
And hopefully you're hearing that you are a winner, because just because you lose, don't take that winning spirit away. We all have our up times, our down times. You look at, sports, any team that, any sport, so many different ones. Any team that makes it, all the way to them finals and win that championship.
Best out of 10 or best out of 5?
Yeah,
It's always a situation. It's like it's always the best out of 5, best out of 10.
Nobody got a straight
Right.
wins. I mean,
right, and that's part of the game, right? Because somebody has to be a winner, but that doesn't mean you're not great. That doesn't mean you're a loser.
Mm-hmm. Just because you lose don't mean you're not great. I like that one.
Or you didn't live up to their vision.
Yeah, their expectations.
Right.
Don't get me wrong.
Some people lose by 1 point.
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong.
Can you imagine by losing by 1 point?
It feels good to be
A winner, but can you imagine the team that lose by 1 point?
Hey, look.
Like we were in there, like, you know, we were banging out, and I lost by 1 point. I will take 5 over 1. I don't know how you feel about that. Again, that's my opinion.
Hey, if you're playing the game, somebody
Nah,
got to
come
be
on,
the,
1 point.
somebody got to be the loser.
I know.
Somebody got to be the winner.
But that doesn't mean I'm
Like
not great. That doesn't mean I'm a loser. I lost by 1 point. Like I was head up to you. Like, come on, we did that. Don't tell me I'm a loser. 1 point. I won. I won. 1 point. I'm not doing it to myself, sir. Mr. Kazerny, Butsy, I'm not doing it to myself. Google it.
Nah, for real. Look, I know I'm a winner.
I'm just saying, 1 point is not gonna get me down. I'm going right back out, shining the same way I came in. 1 point, but like 1 point for I've seen people like I've grew up with a group of very athletic group of guys. I know assistant coach for the Patriots, right from Brooklyn, Flatbush, Linden Boulevard. They used to play in the streets all the time. I've seen these young men cry. Street football? Like, cry. Like, couple of, like, listen, I've seen it. So, we all agree. We cannot let, like, someone vision of us say, we didn't do it. Don't accept that from anyone. 1 point, you're great. Now, if it's like a slaughter, like 30 points, like we need to go to boot camp and we need to talk. We need to talk about like that.
You probably had an off day, man. You know,
right? Like 30 points, like something going on. But 1 point, no, we good. It's okay. Somebody gotta be a loser, but that does not mean we're not great.
That's good.
Don't let that 1 point throw you off.
That's good stuff. So just because you
don't let the
lose,
1 point throw you off, please.
Just because you lose,
5 points, 10 points, 30. Okay, 30. I've seen a couple of slaughters. Like, sir, you say you're NBA. Like, what we doing? We paying you. This is what we doing. Like, come on. And I don't agree where like we're not gonna get into sports, but I'm gonna say this. I don't agree like they expect one person from the team to make 80 points and everybody else is chilling. No. We a team. You do 20, I do 20. Like you said, I might have a little off day. I might do a 15. Don't expect me to just do 80. Because you say I'm the greatest. I'm the winner. We all the winners.
I mean, if we choose to be, of course.
Why wouldn't you choose it? Who doesn't want to choose to be a winner? Like, you chose not to be a winner?
Well, you would have to be a winner even if you lost. That would have to be
How
your
about
decision.
the people that sit on the bench and don't play all year, but they say they part of a team? Because the team won. In their mind, they winners. You can't tell them they're not a winner. They were part of the whole experience. You gonna tell them, oh, because you didn't get in the court, you're not a winner? You can't do that. I'm part of the team. We won. We won.
And change the energy a little bit from around
No,
the sport.
sir, no.
I went to high school and I was fairly good academically. I did my thing.
Mm-hmm.
It was a lot of really smart people in the school I went to.
Let the people know again. It was
They used to say let me not say the
Can you let the people know the high school again?
It was Spring Chinatra, the School of Performing Arts. But yeah, they had people in there that I used to get A's, and when they would get a B, it's like their world was shattered. They used to be crying. I used to see them crying, and I was like, "Yo, you really crying because you got a B plus?"
Exactly. Like this is
what? Yo, give me that B. I just got a C on it.
exactly. You know. Yeah. So let's. Your heart is what that guides you. You know.
It's good to strive for, perfection.
Yeah, but they cannot, you may not be there at the moment. You may, everything's experience. We cannot say you won't be great, but at that moment you weren't great. You cannot, I'm
saying,
I understand. Yes, I understand you have to strive. That's where hard work comes in and, being dedicated. I understand that. But you still cannot allow somebody's be your like last stop.
You can't allow yourself.
No, but some like we just said.
Yourself up.
No, but sometimes somebody can come to you and just like put a whole cloud over your experience, and certain clouds is hard to come over. And all artists are very sensitive. At the end of the day. Unless you like really, really strong. Like, I don't know. Maybe singers are may be more cocky than instrument players. Like, oh, you can't tell me what to do. Because people are very sensitive. I realize more singers are more cockier than instrument players. From my experience. Because we all are musicians. We're just different dimensions of being a musician.
Well, I'll tell you from after that whole 2020 pandemic situation. Mm-hmm. Before then I was doing shows constantly, and I would say
before the pandemic.
Yeah, I was doing like more content. Then it shut down, everything slowed down, so shows wasn't as frequent as normal. Mm-hmm. Not to say that I couldn't have been rehearsing in the crib, but I got back in the groove probably around 2022, and yeah, it definitely wasn't easy for me to be in sync with the performance like I was before I actually got off through that little pandemic break, I call it. So, we definitely have to continue to be consistent, in our craft. Because, you're not going to just be a winner because you win a game. You're a winner because you in a kind of groove. You're in a winner because you're practicing for that win and you putting yourself in position to take the win. So that takes consistency. That takes for us to continue to play the game. Mm. If you ain't playing the game, you can't be a winner.
Absolutely.
And that's just a fact. Like they say, if you don't
gotta be in it to win it.
If you don't use it, you'll lose it.
You gotta be in it to win it.
So, I had to get back on my grind. I had to get back on it. But, me doing that performance and not being at my best, which, some people loved it. But, me knowing me, I say, yo, I ain't gonna lie, that felt like a loss. That helped me.
Nothing is ever a loss.
That helped me. It helped me to realize that, I need to get on my game. I need to stretch my vocals. I need to, not performing. That pandemic shouldn't have been an excuse for me to not stretch every day or to, drink my teas and, just to take care of my instrument, which is my voice, So, it taught me. and I learned a lot from it, so them losses could be, well, they not even could be, they're great lessons if you're a winner.
Well, thank you for sharing that. A lot of people don't like to share, the downfall, especially as an artist, because people are very sensitive about their craft. So, from your experience, you've learned that, don't let the environment control who you really are, like you said, the pandemic. The pandemic had everybody in a frenzy. We didn't know what was going on. But like you said, it's an experience. So it's a great thing you have it, because we don't know what else is to come in this crazy world we live in. But you'll be prepared next time. And music is life. Like, I can't do anything without music. So hopefully, you continue to listen to your heart and do what you're called to do here on this earth, because you definitely have a musical talent to you, and hopefully the world can hear it and experience it one day.
Appreciate that. So we in 2024. We in election.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's what we doing right now. I've been getting a lot of crazy texts. Somebody
got to win. Somebody got to lose. Man, Democrats, Republicans, liberals, independents, all these different,
Well, we're not gonna get into that, though.
But I feel like
let the best one. Yeah, that's it. Let's hear your talk. Let's see what's going on.
May the best.
We're here for the people.
Win.
Yeah, and hopefully everyone else is here for the people. And that's all we can say about that. We're not gonna get too into that, because that's a whole different energy.
Are you voting for Trump?
You're not supposed to ask people those type of questions. Is he even running? You're not even supposed to ask you that type of question. But this is Popular Expressions, and we're here for you to express yourself. Maybe it's something you say in your daily life. Maybe it's someone your parents, cousins, aunts used to say. That's part of your regimen right now. Email us. Let us know what your popular expressions are. What resonates to you. What speaks to you. And let's talk about it.
That's a fact. Definitely got the ability to comment below, contact us. We all around, and we would love for you to express yourself and spread that expression. We're trying to make it popular. We know the importance and the value of everyone individual voices, and this platform is designed to highlight that individuality. So we definitely open for the discussions, whether you in a good groove at the time, feeling like a winner, or feeling like, what I mean, you're not as high as you used to, man. We here for it all, because like Empress Layla said today, she said, just because you lose or lost don't mean you're not great. And that's when to really take with you and run with it, because we are great. And them losses is our greatest lessons if we are willing to apply it into, if we're not gonna settle for that, if we know we're winners at heart, if we have that foundation, that base, as Layla called it, and we know that, through it all we are winners, then yeah, we should know that we unstoppable. And the loss may slow us down, but it won't stop us.
So once again, this is Popular Expressions. Even though you are a loser, you are also a winner.
Nah, we ain't gonna do the losing. Even though you lose.
Even though you lose, you are also a winner. This is Popular Expressions.
Right. Let's get this right.
Even though
wait.
lose, you are a winner.
Yes, winners may lose, but we still great.
Voice your vision, showcase your spirit.